Greetings, this is Dr. Pastor Andrew Nyirenda here once again at Ruthand Master-Class. Today's topic, we are going to talk about understanding the poverty mindset. That is the topic that we'll be dealing with this week, understanding the poverty mindset. So, today, we are going to talk about breaking the breaking the power of poverty. Breaking the power of poverty, as we are on understanding the poverty mindset. So, on this part one, we are going to talk about breaking the power of poverty. So, many people, they don't understand exactly the term poverty. Many people, they don't understand exactly when we talk about poverty. Other people, they say poverty is lack of money. That is not poverty. Other people, they say, if I don't have an opportunity, I am poor. That's not poverty. Poverty is not only about money. It is about thinking pattern that keeps a person stuck. It's about thinking pattern that keeps a person stuck. When you are stuck in your thinking, that's poor, that's poverty, which we are talking about. In many communities, people are surrounded with small businesses. They are surrounded with small businesses. There are people who have got small businesses, but they fail to manage those. There are people who are surrounded with lands. There are people who are surrounded with skilled people. They have got skills. Others, they have got skills. They have gone to colleges. They have completed their education. Others, they are surrounded with a lot of opportunities. But growth remains limited to them. They can't grow. Why? Because they have got a poverty mentality. They have got the poverty mentality. So this issue is not always because of there are no resources. No, it's because of the mindset. So what is the poverty mindset? As I've said, that many people, they can be surrounded to small businesses. Many people, they can be surrounded to lands, others skills, opportunities, but yet growth is limited. It's not just because of those opportunities. No, it's because of the knowledge and the mindset. So what is poverty mindset? The poverty mindset is the way of thinking that limits vision. It is the way somebody thinks that limits vision. You can have a bigger vision. When you explain a vision to somebody, somebody also said, you have got a big vision, but that vision is limited. That vision is limited, meaning you are under the poverty mentality. Poverty mentality is the way you think that avoids responsibilities. The way you think that avoids responsibility, that's a poverty mentality. It's the way you accept struggles. Some people, they say it's normal. The moment they struggle financially, they say it is normal. It is normal to us. The way you are doing, you are getting paid, you say it's normal. It's normal. It is when a person believes less in all. What I mean is, when you believe less in everything that you do, the moment you begin to believe that it's not possible to these things that I'm doing, it's not possible, you are limiting yourself. That's a poverty mentality. So I need you to understand this deeper understanding. A poverty mindset, a person with a poverty mindset thinks within a limitation. Listen, you begin to think within a limitation. What I mean is, you are going to be limited in terms of your thinking. You cannot you cannot excel beyond your thinking. It's not possible. So your thinking limits limits your actions. What you are thinking right now, it determines the way poor you are and the way rich you are. So thinking, you begin to think within just a limit. A poverty mindset fears stepping out. For example, you have got a business idea. You have a business idea. You want to do something. Others, they sometimes others they come to me to say, Doc, I've got this business idea, but I don't know how I can start. I don't know where I can go to start this business. But I've got this money, but I don't know. Others, I assist them. I said, no, break the spirit of fear. There is a power of fear in you. So when you have power of fear, you fear to step out. So the moment you start, you just begin to step out. That's now the beginning of success. So poverty mindset fears arouse somebody not to step out, not to start what they have thought of. The poverty mindset makes somebody to have the mentality of survival. There is a video that I posted on YouTube. So just to follow that video on YouTube channel. There is a video which has a title, Survival Thinking versus Growth Thinking. Other people, they only rely on survival thinking. Only survival needs. I am getting paid this amount of money just for survival. I'm earning this just for survival. And a person who has a poverty mentality, they don't ask the question, how can I manage? How can I grow? Those questions, they don't ask them. They don't ask. Why? Because they are on survival thinking. They are only relying, they are saying, we are poor. There is nothing that we can do. For example, within the area where you are, you can find that there is somebody who is doing a business, is selling tomato, for example. You order from the same person, you order the same quantity of amount of tomato, you order the way to the same customer, or the same area. You are selling out the same area. You are going to find that somebody is building, somebody is excelling, somebody is driving just from tomato. But you say there is nothing that you are doing. You are on survival. You have got the poverty mentality. So just come. We'll teach you. Just register. We will teach you on how you can grow, how you can manage your small business that you have. You can grow. You can manage that. You can be rich. You can be wealthy just through the same business, a small business that you are doing. So the person who has a poverty mentality does not grow. Although you take that person on the place where there are a lot of opportunities, that person will not grow. You take that person and put on in the place where there is a lot of capital, a lot of money, that person will never grow. Why? Because that person has got the poverty mentality. So how limiting beliefs are formed? I talked about how beliefs affect the financial thinking. I talked about that, and now I'm talking about how limiting beliefs are formed, how they are formed. You find that you can have a lot of ideas. You can have a lot of ideas, but because of the beliefs, those ideas, they are not going to be actualized. Why? Because there are some beliefs that you have formed. And indeed, the belief that they are formed, which I talked about earlier, they are family backgrounds. I talked about this family background, that there are people who are failing to grow because of the family. They said, in our family, we are poor, so we cannot go anywhere. My father has never been rich before, has never touched a 5,000, has never touched a million, has never touched a 10,000, 20,000. So who am I? They even when the other parents, they are very much fine. They are into business, and the moment they explain to the child to say, you try this, do this, do this, they will even give them an example. Well, how far have you gone? Or look for a work for me. You want me to work? Are you working? You are not working. So how can I work? You try this business. How can I do business? My family has never had this experience of having a business. The other thing is environment where you are. I talked about to say, in a certain environment, there are people who believes that they only buy to the owners of the land. You visitor, you cannot sell in that land and you cannot excel. So that also, it is, you can generate a belief from there. And then I talked about past experience. Past experience as well also affects. I've done all this type of business. I've done it. So who are you to tell me? But you have failed. I've come to tell you that laying chickens is important. You can do that business. I've done that before. Laying chickens. I've grown in laying chickens. But how? Your friends, they're laying chickens. They have excelled. They have succeeded in laying chickens. But you, how? You have failed. Start afresh. Learn. You need knowledge. And sometimes it is about the cultural thinking, the cultural background. Other people, they only believe that wealthy, it is being only generated by men. Other people, they believe that wealth is only generated by men. But I come to tell you that even you can generate wealth. It's not only men. Even ladies also can generate wealth. So remain connected. On Friday, we will be here again. Remain connected. Like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, Ruthand Master-Class. So thank you very much. This is Dr. Pastor Andrew Nyirenda. I'm here to build readers, create wealth, and transform lives. If you want to be connected to our college, apply now and you'll be connected. Thank you very much. God bless you.